Hello, everyone. Oh, wow. It's so great to be here again with you. Thank you so much for your patience and glad you tuned in. You're listening to Mountain Spirit Speaks. We are the show that cares about your natural health and the healing powers inherent in nature. This is Arzu Mountain Spirit. I am your hostess for this show, and I'm coming to you all the way from southern Belize. Yes, I'm in the jungle. I'm talking to you from my space in Big Falls, where I work out of, where my retreats are, and maybe one day you can come over and visit. So anyway, enough dilly-dallying. We finally reach the fourth Clair, which is the metaphysical sense of feeling. It's clairsentience. And by the end of this show, you're going to know so much about being a clairsentient. You're going to find out whether you're one or not, where your gift is hidden, the things that you can do to empower it, to strengthen it, and to utilize it. Like, what's the criteria for this gift for clairsentience? Bottom line is that everyone has this gift, but not everyone is able to develop it. And even people who have it well developed don't really want to do much with it. They're afraid of it because nowhere is anyone really teaching how to harness this gift and be able to use it for the greatest good in a way that doesn't burn you, that doesn't drain you. So how can you stand as a clairsentient in your own power and be able to use your gift for the greatest good? Clairsentients are the ones who possess this gift. And what they really are spiritual receivers who communicate with the world of spirit through physical and emotional sensations. So it's the clairsentients who can read positive or negative energy from people because they can feel subconscious energy. So even what you're not intentionally putting out, that's what they're going to pick up, and you can't hide from them. Clairsentients can sense spirits. And this is the part that a lot of clairsentients find frightening, is that they sense these beings, these interdimensional beings and spirits from other realms, and they don't quite know what to do with it, whether it's empowering or debilitating. We don't really know what to do with it. Just sensing them doesn't mean that they're going to do anything to you. That's part of your gift. You will sense if entities are present. You can also sense whether someone is sick or hurt. It's not your fault. It's not because you see it that it happens. It's just that you happen to be able to sense it. You can sense impending doom when danger is present. And sometimes people don't even want to hear from you because every time you have news, it's something, that's impending, that's not something that they want to hear. So sometimes clairsentients are not the most popular people in a community. A clairsentient can enter a space and sense events that happened in that space a long, long time ago. They can also sense what's about to happen in that space. Those are my parakeets. You hear them? Yeah, I'm in the rainforest. I'm in the jungle in Belize. Anyway, let's get back to it. This is one of the most phenomenal gifts. Once you can just wrap your life around it and decide that this is the gift that you want to nurture in your life. Because like I said before, it's a gift that everyone has, but the degree to which it's developed is what the problem is. And the amount of fear that people feel about this gift is also a reason why it's not as well developed as it should be in human beings. So clairsentient transmission uses physical sensations like feeling. You will have these feelings of either a heaviness, a sudden heaviness, or a gut feeling, maybe a tingling in a finger or a toe, a particular part of your body. You can get goosebumps. You can get chills, hairs that would stand up, or even all sorts of physical and emotional sensations that you would get that are not yours. And these are indicators. These are tricks, if you will, that spirits use to get your attention, to say, hey, I got something to tell you. There's something important going on here. So we don't disregard, these sudden quirks or twitches or things that are calling our attention. I was talking to, it was a salesman. I'm not going to mention what they were trying to sell. But I noticed that every so often he would start blinking. He would just blink, and it would happen like really quickly, like, and then it would be gone. And then I started paying attention to where those blinking came in. And every time he lied, this of blinks would go on. So his clairsentient gift was working to communicate with me, despite the fact that he was lying to me. The gift was working to let me know, hey, don't believe what this guy is telling you right now. Like, everything else is okay, but what he's telling you right now, what he's about to tell you, is not true. So this is one of the ways that this gift can help you live an easier life, because you really don't have to worry about people lying to you. You just have to know what the language of the gift is and how the signals work. So of course, this metaphysical gift belongs to the sense of touch, and it works with the organs of the heart and the skin. So the heart is the internal sensor, and your skin is the external sensor that feels and touches. Of course, the spiritual center is governed by the fourth chakra, which is the heart chakra, and also the skin, which surrounds your entire body. It resonates to the color green. So when this spiritual center is imbalanced, or it's lacking energy, yes, of course, it needs to be fed with the color green. You can use the color by itself. So some of the imbalances that would manifest in a blocked clairsentient would be being too trusting, or smothering, effusive, codependent, enabling, too giving or distrusting, cold, aloof, very detached and reserved, uncompassionate. That's a closed heart, or heartless, self-centered, and selfish. So it's a nice long list of very unpleasant qualities that you would see manifested in individuals where that particular metaphysical gift is struggling. The physical problems that would manifest would be heart problems and a weak immune system. It's like so simple. When your heart is off, nothing goes right. You know there's something off with your immune system when you don't heal well. Like, even when you get a little cut and it doesn't, and the skin is your instrument. Your skin is going to communicate the condition of this gift with you. You'll get a little cut and it won't heal. It won't close. Okay, that's your immune system and your skin screaming to send you this message. There's a problem here. The wounds will not heal. When your immune system is compromised, you take longer to heal, or you just don't heal. Emotional wounds also won't heal. Internal wounds also won't heal. So your ability to regenerate life force is completely compromised. So what does all this mean? Well, when it's balanced, when that spiritual center is balanced and that metaphysical gift is flowing, the green gold then becomes to be open to love, to have an open heart and an open mind, where you are loving, where you become more loving and more warm and more affectionate and more accepting, more tolerant, and equally loving to yourself as you are to others. So let's say you have all of these imbalances, and it's not that easy to get to the balanced state on your own. Well, that's why we have community, why we have each other, but we also have an entire plant kingdom. We also have the crystal kingdom. We have all of these tools throughout the universe to help us strengthen all of these gifts. So in my case, my communication is with the plant spirits, and it's the plant spirits that are sharing this information with you. the first one is Romero, which is rosemary. And the rosemary is used by Garifuna people as a tonic and to treat heart weakness and weak circulation. It's a very, very, very good toning herb. It strengthens the heart. The other green healing, vibrating and absolute green energy healing plant is the moringa, which is also the miracle tree. And the moringa not only gives you the vibrational frequency, but it gives you the super duper 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 super food, where a tablespoon of the powder is the equivalent of a supercharged nutritional meal. This show is really too short for me to go into all of the benefits of the moringa, so I encourage you to look it up. I'm going to also post some things in the comment section, but do your own research, look it up and find out what good is this moringa tree that you can have in all these many, many different forms. The other healer plant that you have is the neem. It's called the margosa, the sacred margosa in some Eastern cultures. And it is a pharmacy tree. It's a panacea. It's like every disease that you can think of has some kind of remedy in the neem tree. But in the case of developing clairsentience, the neem would be to cleanse your blood of dense matter as a blood cleanser. And it also heals the skin, and it does this through strengthening and purifying the liver, and it's really, really good for clearing thinking. So it does a myriad of other things. I also have a video on that, and I'll be tagging that to the comment section. The other plant that I want to share with you as a healing plant for this spiritual center is the hyptis. It's also called John Charles. And so let's talk about your metaphysical plants. Okay, now the main function of the metaphysical plant is to balance the aspects of your personality that require adjustment. It's like being too trusting and too smothering and codependent and effusive and self-centered and heartless and uncompassionate and all of those things. What these two plants do, and I'm talking about the kava and the salvia divinorum, and they pretty much do the same thing. The salvia is a little more intense, and you do need a sitter. With the salvia divinorum. With the kava, you can do this by yourself. You can sit by yourself. What the plants do is they push your ego to the back, and they allow you to have a glimpse at your life from a higher self. So you can check yourself out. You can see all of your flaws. You can see the aspects of your character that require adjustment, and it's just between you, and then you make the adjustment. You take that information and you deal with it, and you apply the knowledge that these teacher plants have taught you for your greater good. They're all green foods, and the items to include most are green vegetables, gourds, spinach, plantain, lettuce, peas, green mango, gooseberries. They're green gooseberries, green pears. So the whole idea is to take in as much green vibrational frequency into your being so that your body has something to work with as it's balancing out this metaphysical gift. So because your physical body has to support the unfolding of this metaphysical gift, and if it doesn't have what it needs, well, then it can't do it. So this is how we do it, and I hope that you have enjoyed our educational tidbit on the metaphysical gift of clear feeling or clear sensing. I look forward to seeing you again. And by the way, let me not forget, the web page is up. I have it written down in there somewhere. This is my place. This is where I'm working at. Let me let you have a look around. So when you come for the retreat, you can probably stay at one of those cabanas, and there's a river down there for rafting. At any rate, I'm really eager for you to come and visit with me, and I can show you how wonderful Belize is. And don't worry, there is room for everybody. We have several retreats during the year. When you go on the webpage, I want you to join our Mountain Spirit Wellness community, so you can be part of our community. Hey, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember, like and subscribe. Okay, I look forward to seeing you again. And here's loving you all the way from Belize. Take care. Bye-bye.